Well, thanks a lot, Dennis. Coming up in just a couple of seconds, we'll have a look at specifically how snow, sleet, and freezing rain is formed in the atmosphere. But first, we'll have a check-in on the answer to that question. Well, as we mentioned a moment ago, we'll talk about the various types of precipitation that we have in the atmosphere. First of all, probably one of the easiest forecasts would be the snow forecast when we have the air temperatures either freezing or below. You'll notice in this particular case on this day, we're looking at a very thick layer of cold air, so we do end up with the snowfall. The problems arise when the air starts changing. The temperature of the air starts changing because remember now the air is not moving all in the same direction. That would be nice at times, but that's usually not the case, especially with approaching storm systems. Now we're going to make it a little more confusing here. This is how we actually get the formation of sleet. You'll notice we have three layers that we're looking at here, and again the wind motions or the air motion is different at each layer. Below freezing air down near the ground, we have above freezing air above that, and then again as we head above the warm layer right here, we start to head to some colder air once again. So we have almost a veritable sandwich of temperatures in the atmosphere. Let's check in specifically now with Jeff Morrow for more on sleet.
One of the hazards of winter is a weather phenomenon called sleet. Communities can be forced into a complete standstill when the icy precipitation falls to the ground. A sleet with snow mix can make the roads slick. Driving becomes a problem and a hazard. Sleet pellets are small, solid grains of ice which are formed from freezing raindrops. The sleet process begins as snow falling from a cloud, which then comes into contact with a thin layer of warmer air, which turns the snow into rain. The rain then refreezes when it re-enters the cold air. It then hits the ground as frozen water, known as sleet. I'm Jeff Morrow, the Weather Channel.